Hey guys, I'm the Oiled Man, aka Tony All Things, and I'm here to talk to you today about oral health. Oral health, or the mouth, is actually one of the biggest areas as far as importance is concerned for immunity and overall health. Your gut would be about as equally yoked in contributing to your defense and your overall health and protection against, sicknesses and infirmities. So today I'm going to talk about oral health and a couple of key things that are working for me. The biggest problem with our mouth is bacteria and infections. We can, contract a lot of diseases that way, and then we can also get a lot of buildup in our mouths of decay and bad bacteria that causes things like gingivitis. So today I'm going to go over a couple of tactics that I use to create better oral health for me. And the first one is my DIY, mouth rinse or mouthwash that I make at home, and I make that with coconut oil. Coconut oil that's not fractionated coconut oil is the ideal coconut oil to use when you're making an oral rinse or a mouthwash. You can also do a mouth pool, and I'll get to that here in a little bit. But you don't want to use fractionated coconut oil because they take a lot of the good stuff out of coconut oil when they make it fractionated. And what I mean by that is coconut oil in its original form has got a lot of good ingredients that fight bacteria and help clean your teeth. And so you don't want to get rid of that. So you're saying, well, that's a problem when you're trying to make a rinse or a wash, a DIY mouthwash at home. And that's what I'm going to explain to you today. So I upcycled this bottle that I was keeping garlic and willow ear oil in. It's clean now, right? This is a 30 ml bottle, and I removed the dropper, and I'm going to fill it halfway. So I'm going to fill it about halfway with coconut oil. So it's important that we have a funnel. Okay. Now, if you know coconut oil, what you know about coconut oil is that coconut oil likes to solidify, right? But my quick way around that is you fill up a basin full of water, hot water. You get it nice and hot, about as hot as it can, so that's all the way to the left on this one. And then I put it in there and I let it sit versus microwaving it or, trying to heat it up another way. This is about the most safest organic way, I guess, if you want to say that, without robbing the nutrients or harming the oil. And it turns it into a liquid state pretty quick, right? So now we've got coconut oil here, and I add it to the funnel. You can get one of these nice pump bottles pretty much at any major department store that we see these days. Target, Walmart. Yeah. So I get it about half full right there. Maybe we'll add a little bit more. There we go. Yep, looking good. I call that about half full. Now, the number one MVP, most important oil to put in your mouth is Melaleuca, otherwise known as tea tree oil. This oil is supreme in fighting bacteria that thrives in your mouth. It's great for fighting gingivitis. I got another video on IGTV about making a paste with this and baking soda. That works really good. I've used it myself. This is even stronger than that. So Melaleuca oil is great to fight against gingivitis, to clean your teeth, keep your mouth healthy and clean. And so I'm definitely going to add that. I've got about 15 mils of oil there. So I'm going to put, get my funnel back in there. $20 drops. There's 20 drops. Tea tree oil, otherwise known as Melaleuca. Two the same. The other one that to put in there, peppermint, is great for a lot of things, but one of the things that it's also great for is oral health. Helps your mouth smell good, and also does fight bacteria inside the mouth as well. As you probably know, or if you don't know, I'll let you know, peppermint is extremely strong. You don't need a lot of it. I've got 20 drops of tea tree oil in there. I'm going to put 4 drops of peppermint oil in there, and that's all you're really going to need of peppermint. That'll go a long way. Okay? Okay, so now we've got all 3 oils in there. You've got your carrier oil, which is also an active oil in this sense, because coconut oil, like I said, does fight bacteria and help cleans the teeth as well. You know, then I get it nice and mixed in real good. Because you've got these other oils in there, it's going to help the coconut oil that's in there not solidify as much as it's used to, or as much as it would if it wasn't with these other oils. But now that we've got, 24 drops in here, it's not going to solidify as quick. I usually keep it in my medicine cabinet here, and then I use it maybe once or twice a week. You can use it as a rinse, where you can rinse your mouth out with it for maybe 2 minutes. But usually what I use this for is to mouth pull. Mouth pull is basically you take an oil combination like this, usually coconut oil and an essential oil, and you keep it in your mouth for a period of 10 to 20 minutes, and it extracts and pulls all of the toxins and nasty bacteria out of your mouth. And then after 10-20 minutes, you spit it out. You wash your mouth out, and then you brush your teeth, and that's called mouth pulling. And I do that maybe once or twice a week. Keeps the gingivitis away, keeps me healthier. If I feel like I'm getting a cold or something like that coming on, or I have a cold, doing this for whatever reason speeds up the healing process and brings me back to quick health a lot faster. So that's my DIY mouth rinse, mouth pull wash right there. When I want to use it, it's real simple. I got this dropper, right? And then I add it under the tongue. This size usually takes about 4 to 5. Half full droppers, about as much as I can get in there. And then that suffices. So there you go, you've got that little mix. If it solidifies, you can always fill your basin up, get the hot water going again, stick it in there for a couple of minutes, it'll liquefy for you, no problem. But like I said, once I get those essential oils in there, it really doesn't solidify that much. Now the second thing that I wanted to go over with you today is, and I'm still in process of applying this new health practice, but dentist told me that I have decay on a couple of my wisdom teeth back here. And Melaleuca is the #1 essential oil for fighting decay on teeth. So what I've been doing in the contraption that I have here is I got this little vial right here. I've been adding Melaleuca or tea tree oil to this little vial right here, okay? And then what I've been doing a couple times a week is I take this little pipette, I think is what they call it, that's a correct pronunciation. I grab a couple drops, I look in the mirror, and I can reach all the way back there and apply essential oil directly on top of where I was told there was decay. And my belief is that this will reverse the process, and I won't have to have dental work done. It'll actually heal my tooth. So that's what I'm hoping for. Stay tuned for the results on that. But I'm the oil man, Tony All Things, and this is Oral Health here with Essential Oils. Thanks for tuning in, and look forward to the next one. Thank you.